Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NMWatch, coming to you all the way from Malaysia, and I'm back with another Chinese special review, watch review that is. Okay, so anyway, before we start the show, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Oops, I flipped the camera again. So today I am still wearing the Citizen NY0040 left-handed model, so I'm going to be returning this watch back to its owner today evening. So yeah, that is why I'm wearing it today. So anyway, I've done the review for this particular watch. Please go ahead and check out my video archive so that you can know what are my thoughts about this watch. So let's get back to this particular watch in question here. So what do we have? So I've done the unboxing for this particular watch, and you know the brand is a Chinese brand. It is called Carotif. I think that is what the Chinese character down there means, and I have no idea what it actually means. And of course, you've got the watch didn't came with the NATO strap, but it came with this 26mm super wide leather strap. It showed here genuine leather, but I'm not really sure whether that is true or not. But anyway, nice stitching. I'm not gonna be using it because I don't want to keep the watch in the first place. So we have this thick padded leather strap here, and we have quite a huge space between this hole, which is not so great if you want a good fit of the watch. So we have this Carotif sign here, Carotif sign buckle here. This features that panerai style buckle, so not really my cup of tea, but yeah, we have this one floating keeper and one fixed keeper. So that is the, you know what, I've never used this on the leather strap, but yeah, that is how it looks. Okay, so let's get to the case of the watch. So before we do that, let's see if I can fire up the caliper. So yes, the caliper is okay today. Yep, it's set 0. So let's get the dimensions out of the way first. So let me see if I can get that on camera. So it features a 44.7 or a 45mm watch case, and let me see if I can take this one off this NATO strap for a while so that we can do a quick measurement. Let's see, the lug to lug is about, I think it should be the same. So let's just give it a quick check. Yes, the same, 44.3 or 45mm. The thickness is, however, about 14.1, and the lug to lug, the lug to lug is of course 45. The lug width is 26mm, so which sucks because I don't have any 26mm strap, and damn, this thing is so huge looking on my wrist. So anyway, so let's get back to the watch. The case is featuring, okay, so the website mentioned, or the place where I bought this watch, the website mentioned that it is a stainless steel, but I don't think so. I think this is a plated brass with this polished, super high gloss polished plating, which looks really shiny, and it is a huge huge smudge magnet. So not smudge. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so yeah, the dial, yes, as you can see, this is a homage to the 7 Friday watches, because I'm not really sure which model of 7 Friday watches that this watch is homaging to, if that is ever a word. And I am pretty sure that on any 7 Friday there is no open heart style dial. So that's you know what, that's why I don't think this is a direct homage to any of the 7 Friday watches. So yeah, I've talked about homage watches before. Basically why I bought this, you know what, I just bought it in, and after that I plan to return it back, because I wanted to know if, let's say, I am interested in buying any of the 7 Friday products. So I want to know how would I like it. Okay, so after wearing this for about like 1 or 2 days, my decision is, you know what, I can't live with this 7 Friday. So that is why we have this, what's the homage watches, so that we can know how does it feel, how does it wear on your wrist, and how can you live or not with it on a daily basis. So in my case, nope, I can't live with it, so I'm gonna be returning this back. Okay, even if I decided to keep it, it still doesn't cost me as much. So let's talk about the cost. This watch costs just over $30 US, which is really cool price for it. You get an automatic movement down there. I'm not really sure what automatic movement is it. I believe that it is not a Japanese movement, it is a Chinese movement, and you can see that we have that cool looking balance wheel inside there, and we have this dials which has a multiple layer, and maybe 1, 2, 3 or 4 layers down inside there, and we have this, you know what, somewhat weird printing of Carotif since 1963, or is it 83? 1963. I have no idea whether that is true or not. Industrial, maybe that is a industrial times 7, whatever. And then automatic release sapphire, automatic release sapphire. Guys, if you guys know what does that mean, that is really weird, man. I don't think this is a sapphire, so you can know by tapping it like so. And I'm not really sure what is the water resistance of this watch, so I don't really want to try and do a water drop test on it, because I don't want to damage it, right? So anyway, so yes, let's get to the crown. The crown is really quite big. I think it's about 8mm, so it's easy to use. Just put it once, and you can see that there is no second hand, so there is no knowing whether it is hacking or not. So you can just turn and adjust the time and minutes like so. So this is now 10:36. So I'm just gonna turn it back. 10:36. Boom. That's it. Really nice operation. Much easier to read compared to even on the ones on the 7 Friday, which looks really confusing on how to read them. Okay, so yes, at the back we have a cool looking Carotif rotor down inside there. You can see the movement. There is a sticker on top of this case bag anyway, so I'm not going to take it off because I'm going to be returning it afterwards. So you can see the movement is not really that bad. Okay, so you can see there that there is an unfinished down here, so which gives us which tells us that this is not a stainless steel case. This is instead a plated brass case. So yeah, we have also this display case back with a writing saying Carotif stainless steel back. So this one is stainless steel. This is it a screw down case? You know what, let's give it a quick inspection. So yeah, I think it is, man. There is no slot for you to poke your knife through there. So yeah, I think it is a screw down case, although it is a display case back. So let's get that NATO back in. So you can see that this is a 22mm NATO. The spring bar or the lug width is 26, so you can see there is a huge gap there. However, when you put it on your wrist, because the lug design is a what do we call this, hooded lug type, so you cannot really see the difference. Okay, so let's put it on my 6.75 inch wrist. Man, I can't talk today, shit. Okay, so let's see how it looks on my rather small wrist. Yep, it looks really huge on my tiny not really that skinny, but still it looks a bit weird. So this is just not my style. Yeah, so nope. So but if this is your style, you know what, you can't really go wrong with 30 bucks, man. 30 bucks, just such a cool price for such a unique watch. And I'm not gonna say beautiful because I don't really like it, but it is a unique watch. So it came with this style black dial and with a polished case, and there's another version of white dial with a polished case, and there's another version of a PVD black case and a black dial, I think. So yeah, quite a lot of choices, but yeah, still not my taste, not my cup of tea, but maybe it is your cup of tea. Okay, so all in all, like I've mentioned before, I'm not gonna be keeping this watch just because I don't think because I don't think this is my style. The second thing is the strap width is way too big. If I am to keep this watch, I'm gonna have to be buying a whole bunch of straps just for this particular watch, which is what I don't usually do. I usually buy straps so that I can fit it to, you know, to many of my watches. So I'm not going to be buying just one particular or a whole 2 or 3 straps for just one particular watch, so that sucks. Okay, number 3 is a bit too thick and it's a bit too bulky, so yeah, it's kind of, you know what, not my cup of tea. So anyway, if you guys like this video, if you guys like this watch, if you guys do own this watch, please go ahead and tell me down below. Oh, the power reserve inside the Lazada or the website that I have bought it, didn't really mention the power reserve, but I've worn it for one whole day, and I check it whether it is still working. On the next morning, it does still working, so I think at least it has 36 hours power reserve. I might be wrong about that, but yeah, it's not really something like a, what was the name of the watch, a Winner watch or even the Tavis watch that you need to hand wind it. Oh, this one features a hand wind too, so let me see if I can bring it. You can hear the quite a smooth, surprisingly smooth hand winding feature on this watch. So yeah, not bad, Carotif, not bad at all. Okay, so anyway, so if you like this watch, you can go ahead to Lazada and you can check out this brand. I will give maybe I will drop down the link inside the information video information down below. And if you guys love this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you guys want to see such videos such as this, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and push the bell button twice, so that you won't miss any of my future contents again. So I hope that you guys have a fruitful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.